Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Daybreak Live. My name's Krissi. I'm with Positively Osceola, and Positively Osceola wants to bring you news that informs, impacts, and inspires. And today we have a very special guest with us here today. We are going to be talking with Tammy Douglas and Kayla Rogers. They will tell you all about themselves and what they are here for. Today we are going to be chatting about the Three Kings Day event, all that has to go into it, the charity events, like literally everything involved. So if you want to know about that, then stick around because we have some interesting information for you. And whenever we do Daybreak Live episodes, we always want to interview people who are making a change in the community, who are bringing positivity, who are just amazing people in general. And we want to share that with you. So thank you for being a part of our community. Thank you for watching. If you are watching live, let me know. Pop it in the comments. I'd love to see where you're watching from or what you're doing today. It's December 22nd, so only a few more days until Christmas. So let me know, say good morning, say hi to these ladies, and thank them for being on with us here today. All right, so let's make it official. We'll get the video going, and then I'll introduce you to our special guests. Here we go. Okay, so here are our special guests with us here today. We have Tammy Douglas from Help Now of Osceola, and then we also have Kayla Rogers, who's from Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber. And both of these women are doing amazing things for our community, for our county. And so I'm going to first introduce Kayla, let her introduce and talk about herself and what she does, and then we'll hear more from Tammy, and then we'll get into the event a little bit. So Kayla, tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Awesome. Well, hi. Thank you so much for having me. My name's Kayla Rogers. I was born and raised here in Osceola County, so I've been here a long time. And I'm very excited because I get to do amazing work with the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce. So I'm the special events director, which means that I facilitate, help plan, and market all different kinds of events, from community events like Three Kings Day, which we're going to talk about soon, to political events like our Hobnob, which helps educate you on your potential candidates, to our networking events, which help just strengthen the bonds of community leaders here in Osceola County.
Very nice. Okay, Tammy, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about Help Now of Osceola and what it is that you're going to share with us today.
Good morning. I'm Tammy Douglas. I'm the Executive Director of Help Now of Osceola. I've been with the agency for 15 years now, doing this amazing agency has been around for right at 40 years now here in Osceola County, serving the needs of domestic violence survivors, which is something near and dear to my heart. Amazing team of passionate people doing great stuff here in our community, and very grateful to be here today to talk to you about the work that we do and our partnership with the Kissimmee Osceola Chamber.
Yay, I am too. So thank you both ladies for joining us. This is going to be wonderful. And I have so many questions because Three Kings Day was never something that I was involved in growing up. So I didn't really learn about what Three Kings Day was until recently. Like I'm talking like within the past 2 years. I'm very uneducated and ignorant in the Hispanic culture, you know, all of the cool things that have to go into it. And so first of all, can we talk about what Three Kings Day is and why it's important, Kayla? Because I have questions.
Yeah, of course. So don't worry, Krissi. I'm actually learning a lot about Three Kings Day through this event and through the community. So the most important thing about Three Kings Day, to kind of summarize, is that it is traditionally celebrated in Latin cultures all across the world. Primarily, this event is when the three wise men, or the three kings, went and took gifts to baby Jesus. So they went and they provided him with three different gifts. in a lot of different cultures, there's different traditions. One of the traditions that we have been made aware of is that the children would put out small gifts, whether it be grass for the camels or small trinkets for the kings. They would put these out, and then the kings would come and they would take those gifts and replace them with a much grander gift for the children to have. Traditionally, this is always celebrated in January, which is why our event's on January 9th. So we're doing it on Sunday at Old Town, and it's a free event to attend. So Three Kings is open to everybody. So even though people like you and me may not have celebrated this tradition in our homes, it is a tradition for the community now. We have such a large Hispanic population, and we have so many people who are celebrating now, which is really great about our community is we're such a melting pot. So we invite everybody out to come learn about this great tradition and to receive their free gift and to meet the Three Kings. I think Krissi's on mute, but yes, those are our Three Kings.
Sorry.
And what's really cool is that you get to meet them all day. We have them out there meeting the children, so you'll be able to go sit with them and talk to them. What is even more unique this year is there's a photo booth component, so you'll be able to get a memory for that day, a photo reel sponsored by our Kissimmee Utility Authority, who's a great partner. So everybody this year will get to take home that little keepsake, so that's pretty cool.
That's so fun. Okay, so again, this is all brand new information for me. So the kids are going to be receiving a gift. The children, I read that kids under the age of 11 will be receiving a gift. Is that right?
Yes. So this event's 17 years old, and it originally started when there was a need to celebrate and to kind of unify the community. The gifts are for children 11 and under. That's kind of what the toys purchased and donated, they kind of fit that age demographic. There's no questions asked. Everybody who comes after waiting in the toy line will get one of those gifts. It's while supplies last, but we've been doing this so long, and we have great partners like Disney and Universal who contribute in large donations. So we typically can get every child that comes a toy before the end of the day. The event is from 10 to 2, so we do cut off that toy line at 2. Another really cool element while we're talking about some of the things you can do at Three Kings Day besides receiving a free toy is that we also give away bikes. This is a raffle. It's a random lottery selection. Our sponsors help us purchase. This year, we're going to have about 60 plus bikes. So there's no fee to participate in that. We just draw 60 winners throughout the day on the stage. The winners are also put on Facebook in case, with children, sometimes it's hard to sit still. I have a 2-year-old, and if we sat in front of the stage waiting to find out if we won, it would take quite a while. So we put them on Facebook, so you can track that if you're following us on Kissimmee Chamber's Facebook page. So yeah, they also can receive a free bike. Again, it's for children under 11, and the child does have to be present to get that toy and to get that bike raffle ticket. So just so you know, the children do have to be with you at the event.
Wow. That's so fun. I love that y'all are giving so much. And the fact that this is a community event where everyone can go, it's free, it doesn't matter, and everyone can participate. And I think that's wonderful. And speaking of giving back to the community, now Kissimmee Osceola Chamber is partnering with different charities, right? So every time you have a different event, you'll be working with a different group. So how did y'all get connected with Help Now of Osceola?
We're very blessed to have Help Now of Osceola part of our chamber. So the chamber is a membership-based organization, but our goal is to be champions for business and community. And Help Now services that community part. They are out there doing great work every day. And I'll let Tammy kind of explain some of the intricacies of their tasks that they work every day to accomplish. But they are part of our nonprofit coalition. And you are correct. We are trying to give back more. So there's different capacities. And what's really cool about Three Kings Day, as I mentioned, that exchange of a small gift for a larger gift, we're hoping to play on that. And we're asking for people to bring some donations to Three Kings Day to help Now of Osceola. We, I think, have a flyer that might tell a little bit about what kind of items you can bring, but that is also on our Facebook page and our website. So if you would like to go check those out, KissimmeeChamber.com or our Facebook page, there's an event page called Three Kings Day Osceola. It's kind of hard to read, but there's a need for some socks, sports bras, children's socks, diapers, and wipes. So I will let Tammy kind of dive more into Help Now because it is such an amazing organization and we're very lucky to partner with them, but she can help share with you how those items are going to make a positive impact on the lives of so many.
Awesome. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate the opportunity to be here today and the great things that both Positively Osceola and the Kissimmee Osceola Chamber are doing to elevate nonprofits in our community that are out there championing those who need help. Help Now is domestic violence services. We work toward safety, empowerment, and healing of domestic violence survivors. And part of our mission is also to change the social landscape for how life impacts survivors and how we come together as a community. I want to just really shout out how amazing the Kissimmee Osceola Chamber has been in supporting nonprofits in many ways, and we're grateful to be a member of the Chamber. So through our partnership, we have been able to network with a lot of other community members and just tap into resources within the business community and the nonprofit community to leverage and provide additional resources. Help Now offers safety through our 52-bed safe shelter here in our community. We have an outreach advocacy center where we're providing economic empowerment, legal advocacy, counseling, safety planning, you name it. We operate a 24-hour hotline. The survivors can reach out for help. And even those who have somebody that they love or care about who is experiencing domestic violence can get support through our agency to help guide how best to help that person. So with that being said, it's just an incredibly powerful thing to have the support of the Chamber and other community partners to help us do this work because nobody can do it alone. And through this event, we are asking the list of donation items that we're looking at is underwear for adults and children, for women and children, and for sports bras, for diapers, and for wipes, because oftentimes when folks come into the shelter because they need a safe place to be when they've experienced violence at home, they come with nothing but the clothes on their backs. And we offer everything anybody needs when they come in: clothing, food, all of the things that they would need, toiletries, when they come into the shelter. And so we are so grateful for the generosity of the community to help us to bring those items to folks who need them. So
does Help Now of Osceola, are they running solely on donations from the community?
Our agency is a certified domestic violence center. We're certified by the state of Florida, and so we do receive grant funding. But grant funding comes with some benefits of obviously the resources you get, but also a requirement to leverage those dollars with community support. So that is why it's so incredibly important to bring those resources in, because it helps us leverage those grant dollars to do the work that we're doing.
Wow. Okay. So if you wanted people in our community to know one thing about Help Now of Osceola, what would you love for them to know?
We would love for every individual in our community to know that there is an agency out there that supports domestic violence survivors and that you're not alone. Historically, in our society as a whole, domestic violence has been something that's somebody else's problem, that it's a private issue. And we're really working hard as an agency and through our community partnerships to change that conversation, that it takes a community coming together, that it is okay, that it's not somebody else's problem, that we all have a part to play in changing the acceptance of domestic violence, the tolerance of the behaviors, and holding folks accountable for battering behaviors. It's amazing to see people come together to talk about this issue and start to really understand it at the point at which 1 in 3 women experience domestic violence at some point in their life. and millions of children every year. And so when at the point somebody experiences it themselves, or somebody that they know and care about and love experiences it, it becomes a whole different landscape with understanding the intricacies, all of the institutional barriers and the things that come in the way of staying safe. So we just really are trying to work hard with all of our community partners as a community as a whole to really change that conversation. It's okay to say no more, and it's okay to talk about it, and let's come together and support folks to get out of those violent situations and help them lead nonviolent and productive lives and feel supported.
Oh, absolutely. And I think you brought up a good point. There is it's a touchy subject. It's a conversation that no one really wants to have, but it is relevant and it is important, and people need to know about it. So first of all, thank you for bringing awareness to the topic. Thank you for sharing it with our community, because I mean, let's not lie about it. We know what's happening in our community. We know what's happening in our neighbors' houses or in our own house. And so I love the fact that you said that. You are changing the conversation. And I think that Help Now of Osceola is amazing. So thank you for bringing all of that to light and for just helping the community in whatever way that you can. I think that that's awesome. And, you know, y'all are amazing. So thank you. And thank you again, Kayla, for being a part of such an amazing chamber that is here to change lives, because that's exactly what you're doing. And Positively Osceola is like rocking in the background, like, yes, positivity, yes.
We absolutely love our partnership with everybody that is, even if you're not a chamber member, you know, we're still here to help the community. And I think something that, because I forgot to mention this, and I just want to plug it before we're done, is the items that you can bring to 3 Kings Day. So you can bring them directly there. There'll be a table with some folks there collecting those items as you get in line for the toy. But if you're not able to join us, because it is the weekend, it's Sunday, I know some people have other commitments, you can bring those items at any time to the Kissimmee Chamber of Commerce. We are at 1425 East Vine Street in Kissimmee. We're right next to Valencia Osceola campus. So you can bring those items ahead of time if you would like to. We're here Monday through Friday with a few different hours for the holidays. But, you know, any donation helps. And I was joking earlier, you can even get some of these items at the $1.25 store. No longer a dollar, but if you guys, anybody who comes can bring any bit of contribution, it really makes a difference, because you don't see the joy that these children get when they are getting a toy at the event. I can only imagine the same feeling for a woman in need who doesn't have to worry about getting diapers. Again, as a mom, diapers are a struggle. They're expensive, and, you know, it's hard sometimes to find the right size. So when they just take their child and they don't have any of these other components they need just for basic necessities, it's great to have someone like Help Now just saying, don't worry about this. You'll have clean clothes. You'll have clean toiletries. We'll take care of you. So again, if anybody wants to bring anything, we're here at the chamber. You can ask for me. I'm here every day. So totally up to you guys, or come to the event and just support as much as we can. Let's help our community thrive and be positive.
Love it.
And I want to echo also that we will be there with bells on at 3 Kings Day. And if anybody has questions or knows somebody they want to connect with who's in an abusive relationship, we'd love to connect with you and be there to support. So we're super excited to be part of the event and grateful for the invitation, and know that we're going to make a positive difference in the lives of many people who have experienced violence. So thank you both.
Absolutely. And thank you to both of you for coming. Tammy, Kathy says, Help Now of Osceola Incorporated is such a wonderful organization. Thank you, Tammy, for your amazing leadership.
Hey, Kathy, it's so nice to hear from you. Thank you for your very kind words.
Awesome. All right, ladies. Well, I'm going to put up the flyer one more time. So again, Kayla, let's just remind everyone where, when, and what's happening. And then we'll go ahead and close it up.
Awesome. So once again, the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce is super excited to bring our 17th Three Kings Day celebration. This event is going to be at Old Town. It's going to be on West 192. You can't miss it. Look for the giant Ferris wheel. We are going to be there from 10 to 2 p.m. The toy line does open at 10 a.m. It goes until 2. We also have free toys for all children who attend 11 and under. We have a free bike raffle. There will be Gatorade for free. Toho Water is going to be passing out water. We also will have one of our sponsors, Florida Technical College, giving away traditional pastries, which is going to be amazing. There's about 60 bikes to raffle. Your tickets are free to snag, and we invite you to listen to Orchestra Celestia, which will be playing on stage at noon. So please bring your donatable items, socks, sports bras, underwear for women and children, diapers, wipes, to the event, and stop by and say hi to Tammy and stop by and say hi to me. I'll be the person running around. So if you have any questions, feel free to email the chamber at krogers@KissiemeeChamber.com. Thank you so much, everybody. We hope to see you there.
Yay! Awesome. Thank you again, Kayla, and thank you to Tammy. Y'all are awesome. I hope that we get to chat again soon for another event. Good luck. I hope it's wonderful, and I will talk to you both soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.